Hello. Let's take a look at where I think Bitcoin is going in the near future and where I think it could go in the next few months. We are resembling our all-time high structure where we had a distribution range, and I think what we're forming right now is a reaccumulation range. In the distribution range, we had slowing momentum after relentless upside. So since Trump's election in November, we had some relentless upside. And then we had slowing momentum, which is also shown in the RSI bearish divergence. We broke down from the range lows, which was between 89 to 90K till about 105K. Once we broke down, we found these lower lows, which also has decreasing momentum at the moment. And we're breaking down from the apex of this range, right? This is also supported by the RSI divergence. Now, why I believe that we could see a dip is because we have some catalysts lined up, which is the earnings week in the US. And also, another fractal that I'm looking at is the 2021 fractal, where we had a pretty nice uptrend. We had bearish divergence, and then we had a reaccumulation range as well. Okay. This is the 2021 market cycle. We made similar highs to form the all-time high at that moment in time in April 2021. Then throughout the summer, we had this range, which I believe is a reaccumulation range. And as you can see, we had increasing momentum at that time as well, right? I believe that we are either at this point, or if we're just going to talk about fractals, we might be at this point in the current price action because the earnings week and also the upcoming trade war resolutions could lead us to have this final capitulation low, which may or may not be lower than the range lows that we formed currently. Eventually, I feel that this boring summer price action has been front run, and we've had this in the first quarter, or maybe from February till April or May, and then we could see an all time high rally, right? What my goal right now is that I believe that we are at this point or this point in, if we're going to take fractals from the previous market cycle, which means that we would have some sort of a dip, which leads us to at least a complacency bounce. The complacency bounce would go somewhere near the peak that we would have this kind of high volume node here and the volume gap. So just as we had a rejection from this region, which is a low volume node before the high volume structure began. So I believe that we will have at the minimum this structure. Now let's just see where that puts us in context of the current range. It would put us right about anywhere between 91.5K till 94K. So a minimum target for me would be 93, 94K. And that's where I would be taking profit on my spot positions, which I have accumulated during these range lows. For now, I'm just playing level to level on perps and then taking trades on spot if and when the opportunity presents. Now, this is not exactly drawn to scale. We might come down till high 70s again, or we might just dip towards, let's say, the 80 to 82,000 range and then proceed up. All right. So that's where I think the market could hold up right now. And that's how I'm positioning for trades at this moment.